sit still. Stop going forward and back. What are you doing?
I know. Okay.
You're like rocking.
The fuck? This is Okay, everybody. Sit the fuck down.
I'm sitting the fuck down.
Okay, you guys ready?
Yeah.
Okay. Hey everybody, welcome back to another episode of I Am That Bitch podcast. And I got my besties with me today. Roula DK and Tristan De Silva. I've never really said your last name before.
I know, it sounds weird.
It's so weird. What's going on, everybody?
Not much, living the dream.
Yeah, where the fuck have you been?
Oh my god, wedding season's just been killing me. I'm telling you, it's just wedding after wedding, 4 or 5 in a weekend. It's just crazy. Crazy.
4 or 5 weddings in one weekend you're doing?
Sometimes. This weekend I only have 3, but like next weekend I have 5. So.
That's why you fucking disappeared.
Yeah.
That's insane.
Yeah. And it's actually like, a lot of last minute shit. Like I'm like getting inquiries the week before, and I'm like, where were you? Like under a rock? Like what's going on? Like did you just realize you're getting married? Like I don't understand.
Don't fucking complain, man.
Yeah.
Take that money and make that bank.
Yes, make that money.
Yep. I gotta fix my camera. Okay. So, and Tristan, sit back a bit.
Always directing. You're always directing.
Always directing.
Listen.
She is
listen, you fucking bitches. You see half his fucking forehead.
I don't know. I've never done this before.
So what's going on, Rue? What, you haven't even said 2 words.
I know. It's been crazy. I'm literally like, I was like, oh my God, I just saw somebody posted on Facebook. It was like July 1st, 2 minutes ago, and now we're already into like Christmas. And that's how I feel like the summer has flown by. It was like blank. Okay, we got a week left before everybody, all the kids are back in school. And then it's like Halloween, and then it's like Christmas. And I'm like, all right, 2025, here we come.
Oh.
Where was I the other day? And I already started seeing Christmas stuff. I'm like, already? I'm like, it's still summer.
Costco.
Yeah.
No offense, but Costco.ca and Costco.com, if you're paying attention, at least wait. I have a rule in my house. My birthday's in October. You don't talk about Christmas until after my birthday. So I feel like you can't talk about Christmas until at least after Halloween. Like, what the F?
No, when I owned the olive oil store, I had to shop for Christmas in July.
Yes, for your business.
January. So once Christmas happens, there's a big show. I would go January to buy for next Christmas, and then there's more shows in July. So I'd have to have my orders in by July or June. So Christmas, I was already thinking about Christmas. So to me, it's nothing, but that's what stores do, right?
Yeah,
they have to.
Even my wholesalers are already like, place your orders for your wreaths and garlands. I'm like, already? Like, I can't be asking my customers now, like, for this shit. Like,
why not?
But I'm not into like retail, right? So it's a different story.
Fair. But I'm that person who plans. I literally, if you saw last night, sat and did the calendar for September to December and where we are when. Because Val laughs all the time. It's like, you got to book me 3 months out because we're just go, go, go. And so I know where I'm going to be. So for me, it's fine because I don't have a problem. But other people who forget that Christmas is on December 25th every year and are out shopping on December 24th, i.e. my brother, drives me to drink.
Okay, just the thought of your fucking calendar makes me ill to my stomach.
You showed me one time and I was like, your calendar is bigger than my calendar. I'm like, what the hell?
It's ridiculous. But she puts everything, like send a message to this person, call this person to say hello. Like she puts everything. Her whole life is like she scripts it herself.
What? What'd you say, Tristan?
Do you factor in a pee break?
No, that happens when I'm on the.
She just pisses herself on a daily.
No, but I don't. But you know what? Listen, I manage a lot of things for a lot of different people. And so if it's not in there, it doesn't happen, right? Like I pretty much got a full day's work of stuff done for my parents before 10 o'clock. Because they had an appointment and I had shit to do here. And I was like, all right, whatever we do is getting done between 8:30 and 10, done. And I dropped my kid off and I went to the post office and shit just gets done. But you have to people think that because I work from home, I sit on my fucking couch and eat bonbons all day. Like, first of all, I've never had a bonbon in my life. I don't know what a bonbon is. But that saying of, because I'm not in a traditional
The
office,
fuck is wrong with that? What
shit
the
doesn't
fuck
get
is
done.
wrong with that?
There is but somebody invite me for a bonbon. I want to know what the hell it is and why people say that. But my point is that you want shit to get done, give it to a busy person. We'll just figure out a way to make it happen.
Exactly.
Right? Like you, Tristan, crazy, 5 weddings, but your Val's like, all right, we're gonna go on. And you were like, all right, let's make it happen.
Yeah, this was all organized last night.
Right?
She's like, what are you doing at 10:30 tomorrow morning? I'm like, I don't know. She's like, you want to come shoot the shit? I'm like, sure. I know. I haven't seen my girls in so long. Let's talk.
Right?
Seriously.
I know. But no, like you said, Roula, like the summer's going by so quick. Like I'm just like, I felt like it was like February and I was just booking all these events and now I'm like, oh my God, I'm executing them now. And it's crazy. Like I can't. And Christmas came into my head the other day too, because I was like, oh my God, like I have to start shopping because I shop early too, like just to get done because I get busy with my corporate Christmas parties and there's, like other events happening at that time that I'm getting invited to and stuff too. So, and they're all like the open houses and stuff are at that time too. So it's like, it's crazy. And I'm like, oh my God, I got to start doing this now. Like,
oh, and Roula, he reminded me yesterday that he will not be there for the Grand Slam.
Yes, I know he has that event. We already know.
You knew? How come I didn't know?
Because he told us at the same time and you blocked it off. You just bitched.
I did?
You didn't write, you bitched and you blocked it off.
That's the trauma
I swear Roula was there when I said I have this big event. It's like 900 to 1,000 people.
I remember.
But I said I can't remember. I was like, I swear I said it, but when we were on the phone.
No, you said it was the date.
Yeah.
You said I can't be there. It's this huge event, and you said go make that bank. It's okay.
Of course it's okay.
And that's blocked that shit out.
Because as soon as we were at the Speaker Slam and they said that, because they were just usually saying like, oh, in November, and then when they finally said like the date, I was like, oh shit.
I think they actually changed the date. It was supposed to be the week after, but I think fucking Taylor Swift, the bitch, is coming in. So all the hotels and everything were booked. You know what I mean? So they had to change it.
I'm putting it in the universe, and if anybody in your audience does have Taylor Swift tickets or has a hookup, please let me know. I do have a child who would love nothing more than to see her. Thank you.
How much are these tickets to go to Taylor Swift? Like, and is it even that
2
good?
tickets, like, 10 G's.
That's ridiculous for a fucking chick. Listen.
I'd rather go on vacation, go to Europe for 10 G's than go.
It was cheaper. It was cheaper for me to get tickets in Scotland, fly us to Scotland, which I did not do. Fly us to Scotland and go to the show in Scotland than it was to buy tickets in Toronto.
I don't understand. I can't stand her.
Why is it charging that much, and why is it cheaper?
Because she's a fucking douche.
Well, they're resale. They're resale. Let's be honest. They sold in 37 seconds or something insane. These are resale, and people are going to get that money. That's why.
I just think she's a fucking idiot. I don't understand. I don't really
listen to her stuff, so I'm like,
yeah, because it's shit.
To her stuff. I used to be a Swiftie like years ago, like when I was into country music at one time when she used to sing that type of music, but then like
OG Taylor,
OG Taylor. But then when she started going into like this pop shit, like I was like, nah, not my vibe.
I just think she acts like a fucking brat. Like if I don't get my way, I'm leaving the country, and we're talking politics right now. I have no respect for what is she teaching little girls, that you don't get your way, you're going to run off? Like, give me a fucking break. And all her songs, of course, this is the meme that's going around social media. Taylor Swift made her entire career about songs about picking the wrong person. Of course she picked the wrong fucking person to vote for.
But to be fair, in a sense, like most romance songs are about not finding the right person or finding the right person and then losing them. Like, half of the songs out there are about that, but hers were like, but she was just changing guys like all the time. Like it was like she broke up, a new song came out. She broke up, a new song came out. Like that was the thing with her.
No, I get it, but I just think she's a douche.
Yeah, I didn't really like her, and then like the whole Super Bowl thing when like with her and everything. I was like, oh my God, like. And
she's satanic. Her new concert is satanic.
Really?
Yep. Yeah. So please don't bring Kiki to fucking Taylor Swift. Because God is good.
Mm-hmm.
That's it.
You know, there's going to be crazy people at like concerts that they're going to sell $10,000.
That's just fucked. I don't think I'd pay anything. I know, you know, when I look at Hollywood now and I look at all these stars, I look at it completely different.
Like
Um,
$10,000 is like a lot of money, like hard-earned money, and you're gonna go spend that on one night. I get if you're going on a vacation, a week with a family, like that's a different thing. Those are memory. But to see this girl sing what you can watch on TV, or
yeah.
I'm like, I would never. Like, I get okay, maybe a couple $100, like $300-400. Okay.
Okay, we're getting her too much play. Fuck that. Okay, change the subject. Let's talk about I don't know. What do you So
Okay.
what's the plans? Okay, September 17th, we're having another Ladies Who Dine, bitches.
Yes.
OG style, right?
OG style.
Oh, yeah.
Actually we got a
Didn't
lot
El
of
Fornello get a new menu?
they have new menu items. They're gonna do something maybe special for us. We're in
Oh,
the works. But we got a lot of new people registered, so I'm excited.
that's good.
Yay!
Yeah. So, but we got to do another one out in Mississauga,
Yeah,
and maybe
yeah,
OG style at a restaurant.
restaurant, yeah. Okay. I don't even know of like a nice restaurant over here.
There has to be some out there. There's so many. It's so big.
Like there's like Italian ones, like unless we go to La Castile or something, you know.
Isn't
Well,
that?
if anybody's watching has any ideas of
Yeah.
where we can bring it OG style in Mississauga, drop it in the comments.
That's
Let us
true.
know what you think.
Oh,
Yeah.
did you see that new restaurant that opened that everyone's posting in Vaughan with Chef de la Mesa or whatever?
No. What is it?
I don't know, like this like famous chef and somebody else. They opened this restaurant in Vaughan. Like this, like he does like the presentation so well. Does he like you can hire him to go to other halls or go to parties, home cooking, and he cooks like these like amazing meals. I've seen him because I know a lot of people that have hired him for events. But he just opened this restaurant in Vaughan that I heard. But I hear like the drinks are so amazing, the food and everything. So I have to check that out. Because did we do one in Vaughan already or no?
We did one in Markham. I
Markham.
want to go to Vaughan. Some people have asked us to go out there. So I asked everybody to send me questions, like, what do you guys want to hear me answer?
Mhm.
Right? And a lot of the questions were like business related, right? So let's go around and ask each other I don't know, a provoking question.
Okay.
Or if it's something that makes you think.
Oh gosh.
Okay.
Okay.
So okay, I actually looked shit up. So if your exes were all stuck in a room together, what would they say about you? Didn't even read. I just read that out loud.
Oh,
Roula, you go first.
what would they say about me?
It depends what era of my life.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah,
but what would
like
they say?
was I 20 or was I,
Listen, well, how many fucking exes do
15
you
or was I
have?
30? I would say she was the one that got away.
Oh,
Oh.
yeah, you did.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
did.
you did, and now
And
your
you,
wife
Tristan?
have.
What would your exes say about you?
That's a good fucking like I was saying like which era? Some could say I was batshit crazy. Some could say, you know, like some could say I was too demanding.
Oh, I can see the demanding part.
I just want to be loved, you know.
Yeah, you'll find
And a
it.
lot of people just don't understand this business. Like I was in this business when I was 15, so weekends I never was able to be available. So like that affected relationships for me because even in the getting started stages, like it was hard because it's like, oh, I'm free in the mornings, afternoons, and only during the week. Because evenings I'm meeting clients when people aren't working, and weekends I'm working. Where I was like you want to go to a bar on a Monday or Tuesday night, I'm down. You know what I mean? But not everybody's okay with that. So that was very difficult for me. But I guess that's what they would say about me.
Okay, for me, because you took up so much fucking time. Oh my
Oh,
God.
sorry. I didn't know we had to talk in this episode.
Wrap it up, Tristan.
Ugh. This isn't a fucking therapy session. Fuck, lay
Well,
down on the couch.
this is
Light
how
a
we're going to
cigarette.
problem solve.
My exes would probably say that I'm batshit crazy. That maybe one would say, one or two, two would say I'm the one that got away for sure. But I don't have many exes. I have a very low body count, so I'm proud of that. Thank you very much.
You could be. Now you're both married to wonderful men.
We are actually.
We're lucky.
Okay, next question. Okay, because I got the list. Do you care? Do you guys have questions you want to ask me?
We'll
No,
go
I'm
on,
good.
and then we'll see questions will come up.
Okay. What was your childhood like, and how was your relationship with your parents? Tristan, you go first this time.
Okay. My childhood. So my parents got divorced at a very young age for me. So like, I think I was 7 when they like officially got divorced, but it was like hard because my parents were always fighting. My dad was like doing drugs and things like so like we've had home invasions in the house too. Like so it was very like and I was always witnessing like my parents fighting and it was a very like toxic environment all the time. And I was trying to like shelter my brother from that because he was like only 2, 3 years old at the time. So that was kind of what we were going through. But other than that, like I think like once they got divorced, like things were so much better because we were in separate houses. Like obviously, I watched my mom struggle, try to raise 2 kids by herself. We didn't get all the opportunities that everybody else did. Like my mom was like, I can't afford that. It's either you buy this and we don't eat, or you know what I mean. Like it was very hard for us. Like we didn't have anyone in the family to help us. Like my grandparents, like they helped, but nobody else really like, oh, like do you need anything? Like no one was really like there lending a helping hand. So it was just us, right? But then I like that taught me at a young age like how to become independent and like if I want something I have to work for it. So like that's why I started working so young because I was like, okay, all my friends are having phones and I'm like, oh my god, like I didn't have anything. Like I was playing with a rock or whatever outside, you know what I mean? Like or we didn't have those things. We didn't have that luxury, right? So
You had a pet rock too?
yes. But yeah, I would say like I feel like that shapes you into the person you become when you're an adult.
Sure,
Like,
absolutely.
what you go through when you're younger does shape you who I am or who we are today. Like what you guys went through when you like shaped you to be the people that you are now.
Yeah.
So what's your relationship with your parents now after all that? You're like, well, I got to put a fucking time limit on your answers.
We have all morning, girl.
No, we don't. I thought you had fucking 5 weddings this weekend.
Hey, I have an assistant now, so everything's all organized.
Oh, excuse me. My assistants are on this fucking phone call. And they're too busy for me right fucking now. Anyway, is your relationship good now with your parents?
Yeah, because I didn't have a relationship with my dad for probably like 4 to 5 years. Like we didn't talk, but I definitely have a close relationship now. Like he helps me with my business. Like
I know he's good.
He's very good. I'm very blessed and grateful. My mom too. Like because even when we were living together, like we would always like butt heads. So when I moved out for school, like our relationship got so much better. Like we talk all the time. I consider her one of my friends. Like I'll vent to her and we'll talk. So like I feel like I'm very close with my parents now.
Okay, Roula, your turn.
My relationship with my parents is good.
Question? Should I repeat the question?
Yeah, repeat the question. Upbringing? What?
Oh my god!
I grew up in a typical Greek household. I don't know.
What was your childhood like, and how was your relationship with your parents? How was your relationship with your parents?
I grew up in an immigrant Greek household, first generation parents who moved to America. So I lived the immigrant kids story, right? Like I was the one who knew the most English at 7.5. I was the one explaining at doctors and emergency rooms. So I grew up fast because of that part of it. But my dad always worked. 2 things. My dad always said he didn't want to learn perfect English so his kids could learn Greek because that was a huge part of who we were.
Yeah.
And then he wanted to make sure we had a better life than he did and were educated more than he was.
Yeah.
He went to grade 9, I think. So, I mean, that wasn't very difficult, to be educated more than our parents. So in saying that, that was huge for us. Like they both pushed, making sure we go to school, making sure we, just had better opportunities than they have. And that's why, so my parents left Greece. They were the only ones that left Greece. So we didn't have any family similar to Tristan. There was no one around to help, right?
Yeah.
We had a family that sort of adopted us as cousins. And they became our American family. But, it was just the 3 of us. And then when my brother came along, the 4 of us. But I had a good relationship with them. I still do.
Yeah, I had a good relationship. Again, immigrant family. They worked a lot. My parents did speak English though. But my brother Steve and I did speak Macedonian. They sent us to Greek school. That was a failure. Um, but my dad worked a lot. He wasn't home a lot at all. So it was, it was my mom and then she went to work. A lot of times we were home alone, like
Oh my
in,
gosh, you were home
in,
alone?
That's
in today.
allowed?
So we were alone a lot and my mom went to work and stuff. And I guess that's how my brothers got in trouble, whatever. But our relationship was really good. My dad was a jokester. So it was fun. We had a good childhood. Okay, ready?
Ready.
Yeah, ready.
Would you rather travel to the past or the future?
Oh.
Good question.
I'm gonna go
Why don't you
first.
start this time? Why don't you start?
I'd actually want to do both. I'd like to see what the future. Actually, I don't even want to see the future. No, I take that fucking back. With the way the world's going, I don't fucking care where the world is going. I would actually like to go back in time. To two two different times is to see my parents as children in the village. But I'd actually like to go back when Jesus walked the earth.
Mm.
Yeah, I'd like to observe that. Yeah. Rue, what about you?
I don't want to go. I want to live the future. I don't want to see the future. I just
Yeah,
want
I
to
think
be, I want to be present in whatever that looks like at the time. So, I mean, I guess I'd go back. I'd really love to see what my grandparents' lives were like. My grandparents were born in the late 1800s, early 1900s. So to see Greece then and what that looked like, I think would be really, really, just cool.
yeah. No, I think I have the same response as you, Rue. Like I don't know. Like I'm happy with how things are right now. Like I don't know if I want to jump to the future and see if things change, or like I don't know if I really want to go back. But I guess like in your sense, I'd like to see like how my parents' lives were, like how what shaped them to who they are, like how was their, or even like my grandparents as well, right? But I don't think I'd want to go to the future for sure.
Hmm. Okay. Next question. Do you guys have a question?
No,
No.
no, go ahead.
Okay. If you could be famous, what would you be famous for? Tristan, I say OnlyFans.
Really? For me, when you look at me, you say OnlyFans.
No, it's because
I
I
was just
know
going to say my ass, but then I was like, no, I probably shouldn't say that.
Oh my God, you guys are too funny. Oh my God.
that's it. You make a fucking killing.
Oh, I love it. What am I
What
going to
about
be
you guys?
famous for?
I'm just gonna stick with that answer.
Okay, you, Rue?
I don't know. That's a hard one. I honestly, I mean, I don't know. What would I be
Okay.
famous for?
Rula, you've done so many amazing things. What do you mean?
Yeah, no, like, I mean, I can sit up here and be like, oh, I'd love to be famous because I was the scientist who, found a cure for cancer, but, that's not going to happen. So, I think that I don't need to be famous. Quite, like, I know this sounds crazy, but like, that doesn't motivate me. That doesn't drive me. I've stood in front of thousands of people and spoken. I've done that shit in my life. That does not define who I am. Living my life as a good human and a good person, that's what I want to be known for.
Well, there you go. Mine would probably be murder.
Murdering who?
I don't know, but I'll be famous for murder. I don't know.
Oh my God,
I
stop.
don't. Oh, I'll be
You should
famous
be
for
saying
all
award-winning
the wrong
speaker.
reasons.
You should be putting that into the universe. Award-winning speaker.
I am an award-winning speaker. I am going to be famous. It doesn't fucking matter. I already am. What are you fucking talking about?
Exactly.
Right,
So
Rue? People even
That's right.
recognize Rula, for fuck's sakes.
That's right. All right, give us our last question, Val.
Okay. Who influenced you the most in your life?
oh,
Ooh.
a hard one.
For me, I'm going to say my dad. My dad taught me. I had a short time with my dad. He died when I was 25. But in that short time, he taught me work ethic. how to look at different situations and how I should show up as a human being. So yeah, my dad for sure.
Yeah, I would say, I mean, both my parents, because a little bit different. You know, my dad in terms of work ethic and drive and motivation and determination, and my mom in terms of how to like literally. My mom was like 20 something years old, early 20s, picked up, moved to a country where she didn't know the language, couldn't speak, couldn't read, couldn't write, with whatever money they had, which was, I don't know, was not under $1,000 at the time, and made a life for themselves and created a family and saw two children who, have gone on to do wonderful things and grandkids. So both of them in their different way.
Okay, guys. Well, thank you so much for coming on and shooting the shit with me. I appreciate it.
Thank
Everybody that
you.
watches, let us know what you think. Should we keep coming on and shooting the shit? If you have questions for us, send them our way. It doesn't have to be about business. Oh my God. Just regular shit. If there's something that you want us to talk about, yeah, let's talk about sex, baby. Maybe. We'll see. All right, everybody. Thanks for tuning in. Like, subscribe, and leave a comment. That would be great. See ya.
Bye.